Hi there, it's Chris Finn and welcome to Marketing Mondays. This week I want to have a little heart-to-heart with you. A little heart-to-heart about centers of influence and why I can't stand centers of influence when it comes to marketing for a financial advisor's business. Now, first of all, let me be clear. Centers of influence are awesome. It's not that I don't like them as people. The notion of it, though, is a dangerous notion. And here's why. First of all, you're told that you need to cultivate centers of influence and then you can build your business and you'll have the high ground on the battlefield and great people will be referring you and all of this. And it's a great idea. And in some cases it works. But here's the issue is that you can have people who have influence, who are connected to your niche market, and that never refer you ever. So center of influence. So I know an advisor who spent a couple of years cultivating relationships with accounting firms all through his city and couldn't get a single introduction or connection from any of them. They all met with him, they all spent time, they all thought he was clever, but they didn't do anything with it. But not because he was a bad guy or anything like that. But here's the thing I want you to keep in mind is that because someone is a center of influence doesn't mean that they will actively work on your behalf or support you or promote you in any way. And here's the crux of the matter is that instead of looking for centers of influence, I want you to look for something else. I want you to look for something that we call active promoters. There are some people that simply promote people. So they have a great mechanic and they'll tell everybody, I got a great mechanic, you got to talk to this person. Or they got a great haircut somewhere, it's like, oh, this is where I get my haircut, you got to talk to this person. They don't tell me that. But there are certain people who are active promoters. If there's somebody who's doing a great job, they will actively share it with other people, and they don't have to be harassed to do it or anything like that. Other people, they may think that you're great at what you do, they may believe in you, they may think you're a great person, but they're simply not the kind of person to actively promote. The person you need is an active promoter, and here's what I believe. The centers of influence stories that are out there are actually stories about active promoters who also have influence. So what I want you to think about is that I want you to start paying attention to people who could potentially be in the center of influence bucket historically, but listen for them. Do they talk about the golf pro? Do they talk about their mechanic? Do they talk about who's doing their hair? Are they talking about or actively promoting other people? If they are, then that's the person I want you to invest your time and energy and attention in cultivating the relationship with, because this is already a person who's willing to promote people. But if they're not willing to do that, you can buy all the lunches you want, take them to all the golf games you want. They're still not going to promote you. Welcome to a new week.